with me?
I need that in my life because that's all I'm pretty much doing right now. Just trying to make a huge come up on just like one game like this. Like this one right here, the odds are plus 633,000, and I only got 1, 2, 3 wrong. This is the one I think I was telling you about. Michigan lost. I picked Michigan to beat Seton Hall. They got upset. The second half total points for North Dakota State and Arizona was 73.5, and I think they scored 76 or 75.
Mm-hmm.
And then the North Carolina spread of minus 6.5 in the first half. And I think Charleston was up. But the rest of them I got right. I was like, damn, fool. 633. 633,000. And I just fucking went good. Dang.
That's that shit.
I'm not quitting till I hit 1.
Sounds like you had a college rave party when you say that.
Oh yeah, and same these 20-point scores and shit.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it. You can literally just pick who you think's gonna score 20, and if like this one right here, the payout is 1,158, and I put $1 on it for today's games.
Mm-hmm.
So if everyone that I pick scores over 20, then I'm Gucci and I fucking rich.
Gucci man.
I'm rich for about a week.
I'm rich, bitch.
Hey, a rich for a week is like a rich for a minute.
Like I need Christian Wood to get 3 more points to kind of start off the trend here. So I got Christian.
Welcome. My name is Dean. I am joined today by Jarvis and Jesse. This is New Age Sports Talk. Week 11 is here. How is everyone doing in the building? Jarvis, go first.
What's up? I'm good. How you guys doing?
Doing good, brother. Doing good. Jesse. How we doing, my friend?
Man? Doing very good. Excited to be here this Saturday evening.
Good. You should be. We all should be. We got a lot of exciting matchups this weekend, and so we'll go through each game by game, make our picks, pick the overs, the unders, who's gonna win, who's gonna lose, who's gonna take the points, who's not. We'll do some wham, win angel money. Yeah, this week everyone's gonna win.
That's fact.
Yeah, we're bringing back wham because we were doing lamb. We were doing the wrong one.
Yeah, we're losing Angels money, and it's very scarce at this point, the money that is. But you know what? The tables have turned, and I think the universe is on our side moving forward, guys. So we'll see what happens. We also going to make a couple fantasy picks at the end, but it should be just a fun broadcast here, with the New Age Sports Stars. Jesse and Jarvis weekend. It is November 20th, 2021, 5:13 p.m. here in the Valley of the Sun. Let's get it. So going right into it, guys. Let me pull up my shizit. You guys hiding?
All right. Yeah,
you got
I'm
a
just
dirty
looking
mouth.
at my shit. I'm looking at my bets that I was fucking telling Jesse
come
about.
on. Really?
Oh, what happened?
They don't let me go into this shit.
That's alright. We got time.
What shit?
Into my FanDuel. It's trying to send the authorization code to my phone. But guess what? I'm using my phone to talk to you guys, so I can't get it.
Hey, do you guys know how to walk like an Egyptian?
Yeah.
Okay. Because if not, I'd teach you.
You can show me.
We could show each other.
Go ahead. It's like this.
Do it
What are
again.
y'all talking about?
Hold on, let me put you on the screen because it was too small. I couldn't see it. Did they really? It's kind of like that though.
I'm just going without fucking.
It's like when you're doing pulleys at the gym. These pulleys, you know. But you just.
You gotta walk sideways. I was just going like this.
I like it. That's how you want it to be. Actually, you get to make the rules. That's the Egyptian rule.
Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Yes, indeed, my friend. So Jarvis,
Yep.
how you doing, buddy?
Oh, excelente. I'm ready.
Good, good.
Ready for the week.
So you should be ready because the first game on the docket is your Miami Dolphins at the flourishing New York Jets. The Dolphins are -3.5. The over/under is 44.5. What are your thoughts on this game? And go ahead and give Jesse a little bit extra time. So if you want to throw in some what you think the Dolphins got to do it. But make the picks and the over, the under. Thunder.
Yo, we're gonna fucking dominate, dude. Our defense has been playing so fucking good.
Tell us how you really feel.
And it's like, there's no way these Jets are gonna do shit. I guarantee nothing. Blowout. The Dolphins just had to do what they've been doing the last like fucking 3 or 4 weeks. 4 weeks now. Play good defense. And Tua's gonna go off. Show everybody that Deshaun Watson ain't shit. And yeah, man, the Jets, Mike White, he showed that he was a scrub. He was false. He was a false idol. He was kind of like, what's that dude that threw those fucking interceptions for
Nathan Peterman.
that guy?
That guy's famous, though. Look at that. Jesse knew that shit right off the fucking
Nathan
bat.
Peterman, the god.
He's still on a roster, isn't he?
He should be in the
Raiders,
Hall
I
of Fame.
believe. Yeah, I
Dude.
believe he's with the Raiders if he's not on their practice squad, if he didn't get released from there. But I think he was actually the backup because Mariota was injured. But I think Mariota's back, and he either got put to third string or he's back on the practice squad.
He should host this show.
Squizard.
Dude, he needs to be a part of something because that's all he's got. He ain't got nothing on the football field.
He's got history. What are you talking about? Those are the 4 most historic plays that a quarterback can do. No one's ever done it. They'll probably never do it again.
Mike White was close to that, but throwing all those interceptions, not looking good. Joe Falco.
So are you guys
Yeah,
off the Mike White bandwagon?
Joe Falco.
I said Joe Falco because of the damn replacements, dude. He's a replacement. He's just gonna come in and suck, dude. So yeah, I'm ready for that game. I think Miami's gonna cover that easily, the 3.5 points, and I'm gonna go over. I think we're gonna score the most points we scored this year. So we're gonna win, guys.
All right. Cheer it in for Jarvis, Jesse.
Let's cheer it in for the Miami Dolphins to get another win and get this win streak going to maybe 4, 5, 6, and maybe start thinking playoffs. Playoffs? I just want to win a fucking game. All right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Jarvis is spot on this one. The Miami Dolphins, they're starting to hit that little stride. Last week against the Ravens was a big surprise to some people, especially me. So I'm not going to, beat around the bush there. I definitely picked the Ravens to win that game. But you saw that their defense is definitely starting to creep on the come up. They had that good game against Buffalo as well. Their defense really showed out. Continued that with the Ravens. And I think they're going to continue this defensive uptick against the New York Jets. I still think the Jets will get, some things going, certain drives or whatever, settle for field goals. Might get 1 touchdown. I'm looking at the Jets maybe scoring like 13 to 16 points. But the Dolphins should be somewhere in that upper 20-point, lower 30s. They should win this game. They should dominate this game. Tua's coming back after that finger deal. He wasn't supposed to play the last game. They had him as a backup. I don't think they thought he was ready or they didn't want to force him back into that role. But he was forced into the role because Jacoby Brissett got hurt. And thankfully not that he got hurt, but thankfully for Dolphin fans, they saw what Tua was able to do. under that pressure against a very good Baltimore Ravens team. And he's going to continue to gradually get better, depending on how that finger's feeling. It's got to be better. You got 10 days off. So, yeah, I like the Dolphins in this one, and I also like the over. So I like 28-16. What is the over? Like
44.5.
Okay, I'll call it Miami 30-16. So they're
Right on. So you guys are all in with Miami this week, and everyone's off the Mike White train, right?
Yeah, it's Joe Flacco, man. I mean, he can't move whatsoever. Like, he's going to be a statue. He's going to have to do a lot of dump-off passes to his running backs. I don't know how much time he's going to get to throw deep because he still has an arm, but he needs that time, and it's just not going to work out for him.
Pick City.
Indeed.
Sack City, too.
City, Pick City, he's fucked.
Well, from that city to Cleveland Rock City. Did I say that right? Yeah.
Cleveland Rock City?
I did. Yeah, it's close enough. We got the Detroit Lions at the Cleveland Browns. Detroit is plus 12 in this one, guys. The over-under is 42.5. Josiah, show them why you're the Messiah. Who do you got in this lineup?
Well, I don't like the fact that Baker was questionable the whole week. It's about time that, Baker step up to the plate and put up some numbers. The Cleveland Browns, they're going to rely on their run game. They got one of the best offensive lines, but I think he still has to be able to light up his Detroit Lions team just so that he can garner some more confidence for his future games. To me, this is like a practice game. He needs to go out there and just dominate early and often. That Cleveland defense, all they got to do is find a way to stop the run. I know they have, I don't know the guy's name, Boyle or something like that, the backup. Do you guys have the exact name of the backup for the Lions that's going to start tomorrow?
His name is, let me see.
Why do I want to say Chris Boyle?
Tim Boyle.
Gangs of New York?
Tim Boyle.
Tim Boyle.
Okay.
Tim, it's not going to matter tomorrow. But he had the chance to do something and show the Detroit Lions and their head coach, Campbell, that he's here to stay and he's here to play, because I don't think Jared Goff's a sure thing. They definitely don't trust him because they don't throw the ball when he's back there. They just try to run, dump off, run, dump off. So, yeah, Cleveland, they have to dominate this game. That 12.5, I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to give up the 12.5. I like the Browns by 14 in this game. And the over, man, what is it, 42 you said?
42.5, sir.
Yeah, so I'm going to do the over on there. I'm looking at like a 30-13 score here. That run game is definitely going to be pivotal. But I got to see some things from Baker Mayfield. I'm tired of just like run game. He needs to figure out if he's going to be that future, because the Browns are like leaning towards looking somewhere else. So, again, Browns over. Baker got to step up early. Let's go.
Indeed. Jarvis, who do you have in this matchup, my friend?
Oh, I got the Browns, man. Detroit's playing with a backup quarterback that sounds like a damn big-ass pimple on your face. So I'm not. This dude, Detroit sucks. And now they're playing with a backup. So I think they're not even going to score, to be honest here. I think the Browns are going to – I don't see them scoring, honestly. I don't. I think Swift is going to, get his fucking 30 touches and shit. And Nick Chubb coming back. So you know what that does. That fool's dangerous. If he's anything like he was before he went out with his little fucking COVID shit, he gonna be killing. But I'm taking Cleveland, and I'm gonna add points to that, and I'm gonna do like fucking 15. If I can do an alternate spread, do like 15 points, and I'm gonna go over on that.
Indeed,
for sure.
Hey, but what if Tim Boyle comes in and Mike White's it?
Nah. I think Tim Boyle has actually played before.
Okay.
So people can actually see there's some tape on what he can do. but
You know,
I don't see that
it's just
happening,
the
bro.
way Vegas has been doing these lines. They're probably like everyone's gonna pick Cleveland minus 12,
It's
and
gonna
then
go up.
yeah, well, I bet you the game's closer than that because that's how Vegas has been doing this shit, man. And we called it last week with the Cowboys game. That line was almost begging people to pick the Falcons +8, and I was like, no, dude, the Cowboys are gonna destroy them. They know by putting that line there, though, people are gonna bet on the Falcons. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, it's been like I said, pretty much every week for the past 3 weeks. It's been a weird year. But next on the docket, Jarvis, we have the Washington football team at the Carolina Panthers. The Washington football team are +3.5. The over/under is 42.5.
Ooh, I know Carolina's only getting this because they're at home, but I think Cam Newton is gonna show why he should be in the league and why he's gonna take this team a little bit closer to that playoff shit. Washington had a good ass game against Tampa Bay. I don't know what the hell it was. I don't know if Tom Brady was like tired of being on the damn couch or what after that bye week, but that shit was it ruined my bets. I don't know how it did to you guys, if it did anything for y'all, but that kind of screwed me over. But I think I like Carolina. I like Carolina -3.5. Cam Newton's gonna go out there and will his way in. We saw what Carolina was able to do in the beginning of the year, so their defense is playing pretty good. I like Carolina -3.5, 3.5.
Yep.
And I'm going to go with the under. I think it's going to be a close, low-scoring game. So let's do it.
Hey, so is Cam starting then for sure?
Yep.
Right on. Well, speaking of Cam Newton, Jesse, you called it last week. You predicted that Cam Newton was going to have an impact, at least in fantasy football terms, with his comeback. And then he came in and scored 2 touchdowns last week right off the bat. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens from here. But, Jesse, who do you have with the Washington football team +3.5 at the Carolina Panthers? Over/under is 42.5.
I feel like this line is too low because usually the home team to start off gets +3 automatically. But then from there it goes based on how much better the team is to the other team. I think people it's that whole Vegas thing you're talking about. I think that Redskins win against Tampa Bay was somewhat of a fluke, and I think they're trying to ride that into this week. You got to understand, like, Cam Newton's going to be back in that Carolina house. It's going to be rocking, and it's going to be big to see what he got down from the offense this week. Because they did say he was going to start, but then Matt Rule was saying there's a possibility that Walker would probably get some playing time, mix in a little bit, which I don't really like. Just let Cam Newton do his thing, and if he doesn't know the whole offense, then just let him run. RPO it for most of the time and get comfortable that way. I mean, he knows the players on his team. He was on the team with these guys a couple years back. DJ Moore and Christian McCaffrey, not so much Robbie Anderson, but come on, it's familiar faces. He showed last week, anytime in the goal line, he's an easy 6. Whether he runs it in or does a nice little pass, like he did to Robbie Anderson on a quick out. Now he's got a week's worth, a little bit more than a week's worth of studying with that offense. I don't see any reason to have Walker playing the game. I want to see Cam Newton go from the beginning to the end, see what he can do. And I don't think the Redskins are going to be able to stop him. He hasn't played all season. I'm pretty sure he's in great shape. And I think he's just ready to run over some fools, just to say it lightly. Redskins, I mean, you got to give it to them. You got to give them props for winning that game against the Buccaneers. I think the Buccaneers have other issues we'll talk about later. But, yeah, I like the Panthers -3, easy, or 3.5, whatever it is. I like the Panthers to win by 7. I'm doing 24-17, so I think that's still the under. And he's going to have that place rocking tomorrow. It's going to be a very exciting game to watch.
It is indeed. So, who's the quarterback for Washington this week?
Tyler?
Heineke?
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are just going to brush off that victory against Tampa Bay, both of y'all?
I am, because Carolina's secondary is a lot better than Tampa Bay's. Tampa Bay's is just it's like Swiss cheese, and the Redskins kind of figured that out. They ran the ball a lot. I think Gibson had like 24 carries, but he only had 60-something yards, so not too good on the average side. But their passing game was pretty decent, and they just knew what they had to do to win the game. I mean, they didn't go out there and blow them out and put 40 points on them. They did what they had to do to win the game, time of possession. But with the secondary the Panthers have, especially Gilmore, is a lot more familiar with this defense now. He's comfortable. That secondary was already pretty good before he got there. So the defense is good, man. They're going to pressure him. They're going to get some sacks. So defensively, I like the Panthers, and offensively, more so than what they had with Darnold and Walker. I mean, let's be real with it. Come on, man. This offense is upgraded tenfold with Cam Newton in the fold, So all Cam Newton has to be the top 12, top 14 quarterback, and that team's going to make the playoffs.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next game we have on this Sunday docket of NFL football games, we have the San Francisco 49ers at the Jacksonville Jaguars. The San Franners are -6.5. The over-under is 45.5. Jesse, who you got?
This one's tricky because it was giving me, some thoughts of that Buffalo Bills game when they went down there, only scored 6 points. That should never happen. But I think the Niners already have their recipe on how they're going to win games this season, which it's cool, It's boring football, but it works. They're real good at running the ball, and I think they're going to do that all day tomorrow. You're going to see like 40 to 45 rushes, maybe like 20 to 24 passes at a max, which is, another reason why I would like to see Trey Lance in there more, because if you're going to run the ball that much, you might as well have him in there, at least, for a couple drives, as opposed to just like they just ruled him out like the last few weeks. He hasn't even been part of the offense. And I'm not saying that he's better than Garoppolo, because he's definitely not as a passer, not even close, not yet. But just as a pure athlete and being able to run that RPO and being able to possibly get some yards on the ground and create that mismatch, because again, they're going to run the ball. So why not have the option to either run the ball with the running back or the quarterback and have them on their toes? With all that being said, the 49ers, I think they're starting to hit their stride. I thought it was going to be a week before, because I had mentioned that Cardinal game, that's where they were going to start to hit their stride. They didn't show up for that game. The Rams game, I bet them straight up. I felt like it's just one of those games where everything just works together. It's a home team on a primetime game. They need the win. So that put all that together. And I think this is where they start, because it's do or die for them as well, as far as, also some other teams in the NFC West. But I like the 49ers to win this somewhat easily, for it being a road game, like a 23-10 type of ball game. So definitely lay the points and the under, in my point of view.
All right. Well, from his point of view to the view of Jarvis, who you got for this game, sir?
Ooh, I'm with Jesse, man. Same thing. I think they're going to run the ball like crazy. Jacksonville had a tough time stopping the Colts from running the ball. But for some reason, dude, I don't know, the 49ers doing what they did to the Rams, I don't know how they did that. I mean, if they couldn't beat a Cardinals team with nobody's playing, and then they go out and beat the Rams like it ain't shit, that shit's like, it's so weird how it just flips. So I think this game's going to be a little bit closer than everybody thinks. But I do like the points. I think it's going to be a one-touchdown game. I think San Francisco's just going to control the clock, just like they did. Do run. Oh, pass it here and there. So I like the points. I think it's going to be definitely going under 45. It's going to be like 2013, 2014. Not 2014, 21-14, sorry. But, I think they're just going to run all over Jacksonville. And we'll see how Trevor Lawrence is able to do, man. He's kind of struggling.
Yeah, he's been bad lately. That's he's a rookie. It's warranted or whatnot, but he has to regroup, take that next step and continue to ascend because there's going to be a lot of questions if he continues to play this way to the end of the season. So I mean, we get it. He's a rookie, but he needs to be able to adjust and find out what he's doing wrong and fix that, and find some things that he was doing well early on, and move forward from there. But right now it just looks like he's walking in mud, man. Learning curve.
That's how it felt for me. Hey, any drop off from the Niners run game without Eli Mitchell? You guys think?
Personally, I don't believe so.
Cool.
I think, like, if you just look at it with Jeff Wilson, I think they've been waiting for him to come back for a while now, because he's the veteran in that group now. He's the guy that knows how to run that scheme, how to run that cutback scheme. You got to remember, Elijah Mitchell is a rookie, and he's been doing a great job. Unlike Sermon, who they were hoping was going to be that next guy, he's not getting something, whether it's just the philosophy or maybe they just don't like him. Maybe he's in the doghouse because it's easy to do that with Kyle Shanahan. I mean, the players will go into his bad graces and it's hard to get out. That's his personality. Some coaches are like that, but I really think he really likes Jeff Wilson, and I think Jeff Wilson is a hard runner, and he's not going to make those dumb mistakes. He's not going to, run into the wall.
So no drop off.
I don't think it's
no drop off.
No drop off. Not at all. No, I think it might be better actually. Truthfully.
Oh, better.
No, it's not low blows. I just think
Debo's going to run the
as
ball
a running
more.
back right now. I mean, you have that, and you add that to it too. I just think at this point in their careers, I just think Jeff Wilson is a better running back. He's just not the rookie.
Definitely. Well, this got
like,
rearranged here for me again, so I'll try not to say the same game twice again. But next up on the dock, we covered both you guys there, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Next on the docket, we have the Baltimore Ravens at the Chicago Bears. Ravens are -5, over-under is 43.5. Jesse, go.
This one's tricky because Lamar Jackson's questionable. They haven't decided whether he's going to play or not unless something came down the pike the last 5 or 10 minutes, which I doubt. He's dealing with some sort of illness. I don't know what the illness is. It looks like they're not going to decide if he's going to play or not until tomorrow. I mean, when you're sick, that's how you do things, right? Depending on how you feel the next day. So it's hard for me because if Lamar Jackson doesn't play, the Bears are going to win this game. It's as simple as that. That's how important he is to this team. You saw their struggles against the Dolphins. The Bears don't have a shabby defense themselves. So what the Bears are going to do is they're going to hold the ball. They're going to run the ball with Montgomery, with Fields. They're going to kind of do what the 49ers have been doing is run the ball a lot, pick and choose when to throw, which is what a lot of these rookies should be doing, or that's how these guys should be setting up these rookies like Lawrence. Use a run game instead of the pass. They're doing the opposite with those guys. But I think the Bears will win this game if Lamar Jackson doesn't play. I think the Bears have a good chance to win this game even if Lamar Jackson does play. Just because, again, that defense. And I really like the Bears' offense as it pertains to running the ball. With Montgomery coming back and Fields getting a little bit better. You saw some flashes there against that Pittsburgh defense. Him just coming through in that second half, like big time. So I'm just going to go out on a limb. Even if Lamar Jackson plays, I like the Bears to win by a field goal. Over, under, I'm doing the under.
Okay, Jarvis, who you got for this game?
I'm with Jesse. I think he said it right whenever he said Lamar Jackson is key. He literally does everything for the team offensively. He leads them in yards running. He leads them in yards passing. So without him, what do you got? Who's running the ball? Latavius Murray, Devontae Freeman. Who's gonna throw the ball? Who's their backup? The white dude?
Oh, what's his name?
Could be.
Like Trace McSorley.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't play, dude, it's gonna be probably a low scoring.
McSorley?
Trace McSorley.
Sorry, keep going.
But if he don't play, I think Chicago is going to win this one for sure. I think both offenses will struggle. If there's no Lamar Jackson, both offenses will struggle. But if Lamar does play, which I'm going to go off of that, I'm going to go ahead and go with the -5. If Lamar plays, I think they're going to be able to do some things, correct some things that they did wrong last game against my team. So I'm going to take the -5, and I'm going to go ahead and stay with the under. I think both teams are going to try to run the ball, so it's just going to kill the clock, low scoring. So, yeah.
Cool. Well, Jarvis, we'll stick with you. We have an awesome game coming up with the Green Bay Packers at the Minnesota Schmikings. The Packers are -1. The over-under is 47.5. Who you got?
All right, so this shit right here is fucking weird.
This shit right here.
Like, dude, why would you? How are you gonna do Green Bay with only 1 point? Like, yeah, it's a division game, whatever. Yeah, the Packers didn't look like the shit against Seattle. But man, the Vikings have a losing record. The Packers are probably the best team in the NFL right now. So this shit don't make any sense to me. That's why I'm like, I mean, 1 point. It's why? How? How do you do that to Aaron Rodgers? Whatever. With that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and say the Packers -1. And I'm going to go ahead and go with the over. Both offenses are good. I just don't know why it's only 1 point.
Aaron's got to throw like 4 touchdowns this game, right?
Dude, he's going to have to. Last game, I don't know what. When I was watching last game, it just seemed like they were going through the motions because Seattle's defense isn't that good. And it was just kind of like a welcome back.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's just all come back and welcome back, and let's just kind of get into the groove of things, you know? Just kind of.
It was like a playoff game. Such a slow pace.
It was just so kind of like a feeler game for both guys. For Russell Wilson as well as Aaron Rodgers. It was almost just kind of trying to fill out how to play again or some shit. Like fucking, they were gone for years. But
so do you have the over or the under?
No, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the over.
Cool. Josiah, Samaria. Who you got?
Well, this might shock some people, but I like the Vikings to win this game.
Don't do it.
I like Kirk Cousins in this game a lot. I think he's going to step up. I just like the weapons, man. I like Jefferson. I like Thielen. I like Dalvin Cook. Conklin's coming in there doing his little thing, you know. They're going to be at home. You're going to hear the horn. You know that shit that fucking goes loud as fuck when they fucking get a first down or when they score. Skull, you know, all that. I think the Vikings are going to play their best game up to date. And I think they're going to pull this one out by 6-7 points. Do like the over. I like something like 27-21 Minnesota. The line is kind of weird because if you just look at where both teams stand, I get Minnesota's at home, but I would have seen more so like Green Bay -4 or Green Bay -4.5. Something like that would have made a lot more sense. But I just think it's one of those games. I feel like it's that Niners-Rams game all over again, where just two division foes, one team's at home, and they're trying to get back into somewhat relevancy. And the Packers, I mean, I love A.J. Dillon. He just doesn't give you everything Aaron Jones does, and I think he's a big part of the offense. Will he at some point? Maybe. He's definitely a better runner, like pounder, but Aaron Jones just does everything, and I think that's a big difference. So, and if you look at Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, like offensively, besides Devontae Adams, no one else is stepping up. That, or he's not throwing it to anybody else, because you'll see like Scantling will have 1 or 2 targets in the game. Lazard will have like 3 or 4 targets in the game. Adams will have like 12 targets. So where are all the other targets going to? The running backs. But without Aaron Jones there, it's like, can you trust MVS? Can you trust Lazard to have one of those 5 for 80 games and maybe a touchdown? I can't do that yet because I haven't seen it this year. So again, Vikings by 6. So I don't even want the points. I'm gonna take the Vikings straight up, money line and the over.
Damn, son. I like it though. I like it a lot.
Risky.
I wish they would.
Risky.
I wish Aaron Rodgers would just go back to like 2020 Aaron Rodgers and just be hucking chucking touchdowns like for 60, 70 yards, but can't do that because I drafted him. But that's okay because the next game on the docket is a weird game as well. Well, the last one wasn't weird, but this one's weird. This one should have been on last week's schedule, but we have the New Orleans Saints at the Philadelphia Eagles. The Saints are plus 2.5. The over-under is 42.5. Jesse, tell us how it is.
The Saints are going to win this game straight up. I don't even need the points either for this game. I know Kamara's out, but I still think they run the ball pretty good with Mark Ingram. He still catches the ball pretty well. Tony Jones is coming back off the IR, the rookie backup who also runs pretty hard, pretty quick little back there. So, yeah, they're going to miss Kamara. So, they're going to go from like 100% running back to Mark Ingram, who's like a 88%. So they're not going to lose too much. I think the problem with the Saints is they can't figure out who their weapon is in the pass game. I think that's the biggest thing. They don't have a guy that's stepped up. So that's where, the running backs come in. Philadelphia, if they can't run the ball, they're not going to be able to do anything. And the New Orleans Saints, they're, I believe, top 3 in yards per rush defense. And I think that's where Jalen Hurts gets his easy passes going off of the run. I think the Saints are going to stop that. Will the Eagles put up some points? They will, but I don't think it's going to be enough for the Saints. It's just going to be low scoring as well. I like the I like the Saints in this game, 19-16.
Okay. So you have the under as well on that one. So Jarvis, Marvelous Jarvis, ready for the harvest.
Yeah, man.
Who you
This
got?
shit. I talk so much shit about both teams
Yeah.
every time, but I don't like the Saints at all. I like they're at the fucking bottom of my fucking barrel. They're always giving so much props for the only thing they got is fucking defense and Kamara. That's it.
Yeah.
They have a good defense and Alvin Kamara. That's it. And the Eagles, I talk shit about Jalen Hurts, but it's because his stats aren't flashy. He throws for 180 yards and fucking runs for another 60. But for some reason, they're always in games. And last week, he tricked me as fuck. And I was like, what the hell? Jalen Hurts. Oh, let me just show you what I can actually do. Devontae Smith is like, oh, this is why I won the Heisman. This is why I should be kind of the top receivers of the class. But I'm going to go ahead and take the Eagles at -2.5. I think they're going to win by 3. I don't like the Saints. They have nobodies. I'm still going to say that. They have nobodies. I'm always going to say that. Seaman, he's going to do this and do this and do this and do this. As a Broncos dude, you know what he did. He was good sometimes.
Is he related to Kyle Orton?
He's related to Eli Manning.
Shut up. I feel like he's related to Kyle Orton and Case Keenum. Like Case Keenum, Trevor Siemian, and Kyle Orton. They're like Hall of Fame Bronco quarterbacks. They're all brothers.
That's exactly
Brock
what it is.
Osweiler.
No, Brock
Bro, same
Osweiler's
thing.
in the Matt Glennon group.
That's where Teddy Bridgewater's at, too.
No, Teddy
Dude.
Bridgewater's.
Fuck that guy.
Where would we put Teddy Bridgewater? Teddy Bridgewater's like
Nowhere.
Rodney Pete.
Rodney P was the GOAT, man. He took that team to the playoffs, man. He took the Lions to the playoffs, bro.
I remember
With Barry
that.
Sand.
I remember that.
And he beat out Andre Ware, Heisman Trophy winner. He's like, nope, you ain't playing, bro. I'm Rodney Pete. Y'all ain't having none of this.
Two
Yo,
first
I'm going to do my
names.
thing right quick. You know what I got to do?
Take
Damn!
off your headphones.
Yeah.
Nah, for real though, Trevor Siemian, don't like him.
Man, I'm so sick of trash quarterbacks like that, dude. I was so frustrated watching the Broncos-Eagles game last week. Like, I feel bad for Bridgewater because he looks like a little sad puppy that doesn't want to be out there.
He did so good last year.
He's just.
I don't understand. I don't understand what he is.
He hit his peak, dude. Like, he's never gonna be above like average, dude. Like his best will be average. You know what I'm saying? Which, you know, average isn't terrible. It's middle of the pack, 15 to 20 ranked quarterback. He'll never be better than that. Because the Broncos, they got some playmakers, I think, dude.
They do. Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah, Judy, and then the running backs are pretty good. They got tight ends that are decent. So there's no reason why he shouldn't be lighting it up. But yeah, let's go to the next game. So we covered the Dolphins and Jets. So this is a weird line, in my opinion, because, well, let me just go to the game and then I'll say why. We got the Houston Texans at the Tennessee Titans.
Damn.
So the Texans are plus 10. The over-under is 45. Now, the big deal gets made that Derrick Henry's out, obviously, but I don't really see it affecting the Titans like to a point where they're still not going to be like a playoff team. Do you feel like, well, one, is that kind of a low number, plus 10? And who you got, Jarvis?
No, I mean, I think that's a decent number there. I think they're giving Houston a little bit of credit because, I mean, they were on a bye last week. This week, you know, Tyrod Taylor's barely getting back into the flow. You know, he got into the flow against Miami, but Miami's defense was, you know, is starting to come up. So that I believe Miami's defense is top like they were last year.
Of all time?
They're coming into form. They're coming into form because what they did last year was the same shit they did this year, or the last two games to these quarterbacks, and that's just send 8 people to the quarterback and make you decide real fast. And that's what we did last year to be a top defense. We force pressure, and our corners can play in the intermediate side. So if nobody is extending the play, if you're pressuring the quarterback, that's just going to happen. But I think Tennessee's defense is real good as well. Their offense is a little bit, it doesn't make sense. I don't know why Tannehill didn't throw the ball to A.J. Brown, or what happened. What happened? Did you watch last week?
We did, right, Jesse?
What happened? I didn't watch it.
He had 7 targets, but
he's depressed.
God, no,
that's what I said. He's sad.
New Orleans secondary.
They're good.
Who's their number 1 secondary dude? Williams? No, that's
Marshawn Lattimore. That's their safety, isn't it?
No, that's the safety.
Marcus
number 23.
They're number 23.
Yeah. Michael Jordan.
So they had him cover A.J. Brown.
That's Marshawn Lattimore.
Yeah, 23. Yeah. So he's their number 1, and they'll have him cover, and he's real good at like getting rid of your number 1 receiver, and that's all the Titans have is 1 receiver. That's why you saw Marcus Johnson get 5 catches for 100 yards because he had to find somebody else. So he was able to find other receivers, but I believe the Titans offensively just do what they need to do to win games, because what ends up happening is once the Titans take like a double-digit lead, they don't pour it on you. They'll start to run the ball. They'll run, and then like do a safe play on 3rd down and punt. That's just the way Vrabel likes to play the games. And the only reason why I know this is because I have Tannehill in fantasy football, so I watch a lot of their games. And, they'll put up points, like they'll score like 2 touchdowns really quick, back to back, and then they'll kind of just like slow things down, and they won't do anything that was working previously. I think they're kind of filling out the running back situation. I think that's an issue as well. I think they're going to slowly start to figure out that Deontay Foreman is the best running back on that team. I mean, Adrian Peterson's old. He's probably
got some get up, though. He's got some get up.
He's got some fire, but
he's got that
he don't
torque.
have it anymore. He can get you like a goal line touchdown, but he's going to continue to do 9 for 20 if that's what you're going to give him. He's going to average 2 yards a carry, 2.5 yards, and I mean they're seeing it. I mean Deontay Foreman, 30 yards rushing, 40-something yards receiving, had about 13 touches, total of like 79 yards. And I just think that's going to gradually turn into. I don't think you're going to see like this is just one guy like Derrick Henry. I don't think that's going to work. But is he going to be a guy that starts to get like 18 to 19 touches a game and the other guys split like 10? Yeah, because they still run the ball a shitload. They're the Titans. That's what they want to do. So as it pertains to the game, yeah, I'm going to give up those points with the Titans. I think they're going to win this game pretty easily. And I think, their run. Here's another hidden thing. Deontay Foreman used to be with the Texans. Texans let him go. They didn't really believe in him, but it was also injury. It was an injury deal as well. So if anything, this can be like one of those mini revenge games where they're like, you know what? Let's just let him ball out against Houston. He's a punishing back, and he has that explosiveness. But we'll see how good he is tomorrow. But again, I'm going to give up the points with the Titans. And what's the over-under on this one?
So it's plus 10, and then over-under is 45.
45 now? Yeah, I'm going to do the under, and I'm going to do the minus 10.
Okay. Jarvis, who are you going to pick for that game?
Yo, I'm going to go same. Fuck. Yeah, let me go minus 10. I'm going to go same.
Cool. And completely up to you guys, but if you guys want to keep this in an hour, we're at 47 minutes right now. And we still got a lot of games to cover. We still got to do Wham, so just keep that in mind. But it's up to you guys. I don't care.
Yeah, let's do that, and let's get some music in the background.
You've had the music
That's
the
my
whole time.
request. Oh, really? I can't hear it.
It's on the other screen. It's not on our screen.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Hell yeah. Oh, yeah, I can hear it now. Wink, wink. Let's go.
Go ahead.
The fuck? Oh, sorry.
Where we at?
Let me see. We are at the. This is a good game. I'm interested to see what you guys have to say about this one. We have the Indianapolis Colts, Jarvis, at the Buffalo Bills. The Colts are plus 7. Over under is 49.5. Go.
Ooh. So I'm gonna go ahead and give the Buffalo Bills a straight up win here. The Colts are super good, in my opinion, because they can run the ball. Carson Wentz is kind of, he's an average quarterback right now with flashes of goodness. But I like this game to be close, man. So I'm going to go ahead and give the Bills straight up. I don't want to give the points. I'm going to get the Bills straight up, and I'm going to go ahead and go with the over. It's going to be a great offensive game, man.
Plus, Michael Pittman is that guy. Jesse, who do you have, my friend?
So I'm going to take the points with the Colts.
Yes, sir.
The plus 7. And that 49.5, I'm going to do the under because I think I look at Buffalo and they have the best pass defense. And the Colts defense has stepped up recently as well. And then not to mention, besides last week against the Jets, Josh Allen's been struggling. Lost 2 out of 3. Again, that's the Jets. It is what it is. I can say the same about the Colts. They won 4 out of 5, but you look at those 4 wins, you look at the Texans, 49ers, Jets, and Jaguars. Everyone's going to win 4 out of 5 when you play those teams, especially the Niners back then when they beat them. So I think it's going to be a close game, but I don't see it being too high scoring, maybe like 24-21, the most, 24-20. But I think it's going to be a very challenging game. I think these are 2 teams that can possibly meet up in the playoffs. It's going to be a big game for the Colts. The Colts definitely need this game because if they have any thoughts, which I doubt they're going to be able to catch the Titans because they've already lost twice to them. But if they have any thoughts of that, they have to win this game. If not, they're going to be struggling to try to get a wild card at 5 and 6. But again, Colts plus the 7 and the under.
Indeed, my friend. Indeed. Yeah, it should be a good game either way. I'm excited to watch that one, see how it pans out. But then next, after that, a 2 o'clock game, we have the Cincinnati Bengals, Jesse, at the Las Vegas Raiders. The Bengals are minus 1.5. The over-under is 50.5. Good luck with this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna give up those points. Actually, I think the Raiders are overrated. If that makes sense, the Raiders are overrated. But um, they had some pretty good wins early on in the season. But this is about the point where they fell off the last 3 years, where they have pretty good starts. Whether it's like 4-1 or 5-2, I think it was 6-2 last year or the year before, and they ended up missing the playoffs. I kind of see the same thing. I don't see this team as a playoff team like everyone. The problem here is everyone tries to hype up the Raiders and say, because they want the Raiders in the playoffs, but it's just that magical team. Oh, they're in Las Vegas. It's a perfect way to start at Las Vegas
see
in a
that
beautiful
too.
stadium. Yeah, let's get the Raiders back in the playoffs. It's not going to happen. They're just not that good of a team. Derek Carr plays with what he has, but he doesn't have any receivers. When Hunter Renfrow is your best receiver, that's an issue. Not because Hunter Renfrow is not a good receiver. He's just a slot guy, and he's not Julian Edelman. Not yet, but you can't be your number one. I know Darren Waller's there, but he's been kind of taking a back seat the last couple weeks for Hunter Renfrow. I think they got to get back to him. But I like the Bengals. The Bengals are coming off the bye. I like Mixon. I like that wide receiver core. I think Joe Burrow understands that he needs to take that next step. He can't just continue to do this. That's what he's been doing kind of this year. He started off real well. Get this off my screen. He started off real well. Just putting up numbers, especially that game in Baltimore where everyone was like, oh, the Bengals are here. But he fell off ever since then, and the team as well. So I like them to kind of start to get things going offensively, and I like them to beat the Raiders in this game 28-21. So I'll give the points, and I believe that's the over. Right?
Yep.
Yep.
Hey, so it's weird, huh, Jesse and
No, that's
Jarvis?
the under. Sorry. That's the under. 28-21 is the under.
Yeah, my bad. You're right. It's 50.5. But it's weird though, huh? Like as soon as people started crowning Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase as the next big thing, it's like they said, "Just kidding," and then they backed off, and they've been kind of like not as good since that game they beat the Ravens.
They're just a young team, man. I mean, it's
Got that Justin Herbert syndrome.
It's gonna happen, especially Jamar Chase. Like, I think that he's gonna do what he did the first 6 weeks, that's not realistic. Not because he's not that good, but they're gonna start to roll defenses towards his side and understand you can't just single cover the guy. So, and that's what they've been doing the last couple of weeks. Is they've been having that deep safety because that's what Jamar likes to do. He likes to burn you over the top. He'll run a post or whatnot, or come across the field on a nice 12 to 15 route. But they figured out what he likes to do. He's still going to be a top 10 receiver in the future. Not to say he won't have numbers tomorrow, but to think that he's going to do what he did the first 6 weeks in these final 6-7 weeks is not going to work. That's not realistic.
Indeed. Jarvis, who do you have in this game, my friend?
I'll make it easy. The Raiders suck. I got Cincy -1.
Agreed.
I'm gonna go over, but I just want to say Joe Burrow's gonna come back. We forget he's a second-year player doing what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's gonna be bumps in the road, but I don't think the Raiders are any sort of bump. That receiving core is too good. Joe Mixon's too good. So I got the Bengals -1, and we're gonna go over.
Yeah, never forget the Raiders lost to the Giants. But next we have probably the most interesting game of the weekend. The Dallas Cowboys at the Kansas City Chiefs. The Cowboys are +2.5. The over-under is 57. I don't know what y'all are doing with this one, but I'm interested to hear what y'all got to say. So Jarvis, go ahead and say it. Bobby.
Yo, this game is going to be the high-scoring game. Calling it right now. It's going to go up and up and up and up and up. I think, fucking Trayvon Diggs got another pick last week when we were talking shit, but that pick was just a shitty throw by Matt Ryan. Yeah, it wasn't even there, dude. Like, he's just in the right place at the right time. And it was like, Matt Ryan was like, oh, let me just not throw it higher. But I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, dude. I think Patrick Mahomes kind of going to get his fill back. He should have threw an interception last game when he threw that to that pass to Darrell Williams in the end zone. That was a great play by him, but that should have got picked off. I think they're gonna go up, man. But I like the Dallas Cowboys with the points. I think they've been playing really well. Their offense is playing really well. It's gonna be a good game, though. To be honest, I think it's gonna be what I'm gonna be watching, and not the Cardinals game because I don't like the Cardinals. But
Hey,
I like
easy.
I like Dallas Cowboys and the points, and I'm gonna go with the over. I think it's gonna be a barn burner.
I sure hope so. Jesse, who do you got in this barn burner to be?
Unfortunately, as a Bronco fan, I think the Chiefs are going to win this game. I'm going to give up those 2.5 points. I think they'll win by a touchdown, but I don't think it's going to be that close, if that makes any sense. The reason why I say that is I just think the Chiefs offensively, they're coming full force. The Cowboys are going to be without Amari Cooper. He's going to be out for the next 2 games. And I think as it pertains to just like this game being, all about the air, I think we might be surprised how much this game is going to be on the ground for both teams. Now, they're going to both put up their stats. I'm not to say they're not going to throw for 280 plus, but I think both these teams understand that they can run on the other team. I think that if the Cowboys are smart, they stay poised in that run game and you use both backs evenly and maybe even Tony Pollard a little bit more because they're going to need explosive plays. But I like the Chiefs to get out to like a 24-7 lead and end up winning this game like 31-24. The Cowboys will get some scores at the end of the game to kind of just, make it look better and maybe being within a score with like 3 minutes left. But I think the Chiefs are gonna dominate them, kind of like what they did the Raiders last week, somewhat in that similar fashion. But yeah, I like the Chiefs 31-24, so that means I'm taking the under and I'm giving the points.
Right on. So that game's going to be called by Tony Romo, huh?
Yeah.
It's at Kansas City?
Or actually, no, I don't think so. It's on Fox.
It's
so
on
it
Fox?
be.
Okay, so it'll be...
Yeah. It'll be a
Troy
8-minute
Aikman.
buck, more than likely. Yeah.
Oh, that'll still be good either way. I wonder why they didn't make that a Sunday night game. But anyway, the last 2 o'clock game that we have on the docket, it's actually 2:25 start Mountain Time, is the Arizona Cardinals at the Seattle Seahawks. The Cardinals are, minus 1.5. The over/under is 48. Jesse.
Man, again, I don't know if you guys got any updates on Kyler Murray. I don't think he's going to play again. They haven't said anything yet that's been set in stone. But my feeling is, even if he does play, I like the Seahawks to win this game no matter what. I think Russell Wilson's going to prove some things tomorrow. I think he's going to have a big game in the pass game. I think what you saw last week was just rust. It was just him trying to – because he missed a lot of passes. He wasn't the Russell Wilson. I get it. It's weather. Aaron Rodgers didn't have the best game either, but Russell Wilson didn't look like Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson looked like Geno Smith last week with a little bit more leadership. I think this week he gets everything back into that Russell Wilson mold. I like them to really pummel the Cardinals if Murray doesn't play. If Murray does play, I still like them by more than a touchdown. I like the Seahawks in this game. What's the line there? Plus points. I'm doing that straight up, man. Money line all the way. And let's see, 47.5.
Yeah, we got 48
If Murray
over here,
plays,
but same shit.
48. If Murray plays, I like the over. If Murray doesn't play, it's going to be under easily. But Metcalf, especially, I think Lockett's going to have a big game. A big chance for both of them to have big games, but I think Lockett for sure.
Okay, Jarvis.
Yo,
Who you got?
same deal here. I think Russell Wilson's coming into his own tomorrow. The Cardinals, Kyler Murray's probably going to not play. And then Colt McCoy, he's also questionable. I just looked at that shit, and he's got some issue with his pec. So
He
I
got
don't know
banged
if
up last week, yeah.
this pec or this pec, but I could tell like it might be kind of hard to, sling the football. So I like
Slinging it.
Seattle money line. Don't know why they're the underdog.
Yeah, that's crazy to me, dude. dude.
I don't know why they're the
no idea
underdog.
What's going on here?
At home against the Cardinals team without DeAndre Hopkins and without potentially Kyler Murray. So that shit's weird. But I like the Seahawks money line. And like Jesse said, if Kyler Murray does play, I like the over. If he doesn't play, it's going to go under.
Right on. I like it. I like it. I like it. Yes. Yes. Shimmy with it. Sorry. Sunday Night Football. Jarvis, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers. The most boring team, I swear. I can't stand
Fuck
watching
yeah.
them.
Say it.
Yeah, they fucking can't stand watching the Steelers, dude. But they have fucking Roethlisberger. You know what? Matt Ryan should retire. I don't know how the hell he's still a starter in this league. But so Ben Roethlisberger, even if he's decent, I'm so tired of seeing him. But anyway, Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm so butthurt about that. Pittsburgh Steelers plus 5.5 at the Los
Is it
Angeles
because
Chargers.
he made it longer than Eli, or what's the deal?
What's
there?
that?
I mean, is it because he made it longer than Eli and Felipe?
No. It's just I don't know, dude. He just it's just I don't know something
Dude,
about
he's
him.
just
I love Ben.
fat,
I love Ben Roethlisberger.
fat quarterback
Like,
that can't do shit. He should just
it's
be on
one
the
of those
line.
things- it's one of those things where, like, if I saw him in a Super Bowl, I would feel happy for him. It's one of those things. Like, I don't mind him being in the league. Shit, we saw Phillip Rivers last year in the league.
He reminds
Big
me of
Ben,
that
man.
guy that graduated high school 3 years ago, but he's still going to the games. Yeah, I don't know. It's just something about him. Something about him just sleazy to me. I don't know.
Yo,
He won the tie-
I'm
he
right
won the
there.
Tied against Detroit. He won the tied against Detroit last week. I tell you that much. He's better than Mason Rudolph. Let's be real with it.
Yeah, no, I don't like Mason Rudolph much either, but I'm just saying, Steelers.
I
is
hate
just
that
so
guy,
annoying
too.
to watch.
I hate the Steelers. That shit sucks. I'm not gonna watch this game. I'll probably watch the first quarter.
I hope the Chargers blow them out, dude.
Dude, me too. I think the Chargers are gonna do that, and I hope they do, dude. I hate watching Pittsburgh. This shit's just
They're
fucking
so
garbage.
boring, dude.
It's just, dude, it sucks. And like you said, Ben Roethlisberger, there's something about that fat motherfucker that I can't stand. I just can't, bro. It's like having Jerome Bettis back there throwing the football.
yeah.
It's just like,
He
but a
is Jerome
slower
Bettis,
version.
huh? It's like he ate
He was
Jerome
like,
Bettis.
"Ah." Yeah, dude, he looks just like him
He ate
with his
him.
body type, bro. But slower. So I'm gonna go ahead and give the Chargers at -5. I think Justin Herbert's gonna, come back again, come back down, come back to being who he was. So yeah, I like the -5, and I'm gonna go with the under. Because Pittsburgh is a fucking boring ass team and they're not gonna do shit but run the ball, so I like the under.
Right on, Jesse. You're obviously not as triggered by the Steelers as much as Jarvis and I are, but who do you got here, my friend?
It's because he has Najee Harris.
There you go.
Well, but I gave props to Ben Roethlisberger. I mean, Najee Harris, let's be real, he's a top 5 back, without a doubt. I mean, but
Because he runs the ball 100 times.
Yeah, he's that
Yeah.
offense. He probably only averages like 3.6 yards a carry, but just every time the ball's in the air, it's either Deontay Johnson or him. So now it's Fireman or whatever the hell his name is. But surprisingly, well, not even like, come on, let's be real, guys. Like, the Pittsburgh Steelers are about Mike Tomlin, the run game, and that defense. And in prime time, Mike Tomlin's gonna have his team ready to play some football. I'm not going to pick them straight up, but I'm taking the points all day, all night, and twice on Sunday. So I'm taking those points. I think it's going to be a one-possession game. So you guys know the way the Pittsburgh Steelers play. Let's not kid ourselves. They always find a way to keep it close because that's just who they are. Boring as shit, you damn right. But that's the way they roll. That's how they're like the 49ers with a little bit
Worse.
more juice. Well, the Niners have a little bit more juice, but that's who they are. And those two teams find ways to win games. I wouldn't be surprised if they won the game. Maybe that's my heart a little bit because I can't stand the Chargers. But the Chargers, they've been slumping. Like, Herbert's been slumping. Let's be real with it. He's got to figure that out, and it's a tough matchup to figure that out against Pittsburgh. So I like this game to go down to the wire. I'm going to take those points. And 47.5, I'm doing under on that.
Indeed. Yeah, I feel like they should go to Chase Claypool like 10 times a game, but they never do. That's fucking weird.
Well, he's been hurt, but you're
Oh,
right.
has been?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Now let's go for the game that I am not looking forward to watching on Monday night. We have the New York Football Giants at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Giants, without Eli Manning, are plus 10.5. The over/under
easy.
is 49.5. Jesse,
That's easy.
break it down,
That's
Doctor.
easy.
Doctor.
That's easy, man. I said we was going to talk about the Buccaneers and their struggles. Again, no Antonio Brown. It looks like Gronkowski probably won't play again. Godwin's not 100%. He's getting a little bit better. But that team offensively, I'm not saying they've been figured out, but Mike Evans, like, he doesn't go 100 all the time. As a wide receiver, we know Chris Godwin's a receiver on that team. Unfortunately, he's in the slot. But Mike Evans, I can tell, like Tom Brady, if he can get rid of one of his receivers and bring back Edelman, he would get rid of Evans. He would get rid of Evans and bring back Edelman, and he'd be happy as shit. Because Evans that guy should be having number one numbers every week. But he'll have 1 week where he has like 6 catches for 130 yards and 2 touchdowns or 3 touchdowns. And then he'll have fucking 2 catches for 9 yards.
That's stupid.
It's not Brady, it's just Mike Evans doesn't work hard all the time. Let's be real with it. I'm gonna be real with it. I don't care what you're gonna do. Come over, I'll beat his ass. But anyways, no, he's bigger than me. I don't know if I'll beat his ass, but I can hit him and run. But yeah. So with all that being said, I think the Buccaneers have issues. I think they're going to win this game, but 10.5 points is way too much. I think the Giants are going to be in this game in the fourth quarter. I think the Giants are a wild card this week. It's not as a wild card playoff team.
Oh, come on.
Wild
what the hell?
Wait.
I got excited.
What the hell?
What I'm saying is they're a wild card on Monday because I think they can do some things that they haven't been able to do, especially if Saquon comes back, especially if that pass game gets going with Golladay back after a couple weeks of, he was injured previously, had the knee injury, and then really didn't show much against the Raiders before their bye week. I think he's ready to go. I think Kadarius Toney's going to be 100, ready to go. And I think you're going to see some things offensively. They had enough time to prep for this game. The Buccaneers, again, kind of slumping. I think the Giants could catch them in prime position. But I'm going to take the Buccaneers by 4 points. So I'm going to take the points for the Giants. And
49.5.
Man, that's a tough one. I'm going to stick with under. I'm going to keep this under.
Cool. And remember, Jesse, it's not about the size of the dog in the fight. It's about the size of the fight in the perro.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. What does a dog do? He'll bite you and he runs, especially if you that's how they roll.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. Mike Evans, you could probably just fucking sweet chin music him once and he'll fall. You never know. Plus, you might have the power and magic.
I don't got
an
issue with Mike Evans as a person. Just as a football player, dude, you got to show out every fucking play, dude. I don't see it. Personally.
I would just fucking hit him with the photon blast. Just anyway.
Dude, just kick him in the nuts.
And then run. And then scream rape. Be like, he's a football player receiver. He raped me. Sorry.
And get some money out of it.
He's definitely not going to chase me. He's going to be too lazy to chase me, so I'm good.
Indeed. Anyway, Jarvis.
Watch him go for like 13 for 280 and 3 touchdowns, and we'd be like, damn, what'd you do, Jesse?
He heard you.
He won't, though.
He's coming, bro. He's coming for you.
No, I'm with you on this, man.
Tell it, Jarvis. Tell it how
I like
it
the
is.
Giants with the points, dog. It's just, I think Tampa Bay is going to win. I'm sorry. There's something about Tom Brady that
There's something about
just
it.
kind of tickles you. And Tom Brady struggled last week, like majorly in the beginning of that game. I was like, what the hell? How does this even happen? He did the Matthew Stafford shit where he's just fucking throwing picks back and forth. But nah, man, I think the Giants like to fight. I think they're going to come in there and do what they did against the Chiefs. Stay in. It's just the end. Tom Brady's going to be a little bit too much. So I like I like the Buccaneers to win, but I like the Giants with the points because that's a lot of points.
So you guys both think Bucks win, but the Giants win a moral victory.
Well, let me paint the scenario here.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, you got to pick the Bucks, but I think you're going to see something like 24-19, 5 minutes left. Giants with the ball. That's all I'm going to say.
Then they're going to try to kick a field goal and be like, damn it, we still lost. Why did we kick the field goal?
What I'm trying to say is they're going to have an opportunity to win the game, but I got to see it first. I got to see they got to show me. Like it's enough to see them in these games and play hard and be in it against these big name teams, and then just fumble it at the end, mess up. Like no, you can see some like what they did against the Saints, something like that.
They got to put up fucking 30, 40 points, dude. We got Saquon Barkley back. The offense is full throttle. The offensive line is doing better. The defense has found itself. Let's fucking go. Sorry.
And their secondary, man,
Or 30.
secondary is horrible. Horrid. Bad. If you can't get if this dude can't throw for over 240 against Tampa Bay,
They need to hit.
he's not the guy.
They need to hit Saquon Barkley in stride, not a fucking behind the line screen. They need to hit him in stride on the outside or in the middle. Hit that motherfucker with the fucking pass. Let him get some space and just fucking.
He gone. That'd be cool to see Saquon go off, though.
That would be. Yeah,
No,
he's been
no,
the
won't.
sleeping giant, but
No.
Jess is
No?
playing against him probably, huh?
No, only if I'm
Is
up,
that
if
it?
I'm up 50, then let him go off. But if I'm not up 50, we're not going off.
I like Saquon. That fool
That's
is
cool. He
a
can have
masterpiece.
You can have 120 and two and a touchdown. That's cool.
Damn, I would like to see him have like 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns, 2 rushing, 1 receiving. That'd be dope.
Well, I thank you guys for those picks. Now, it is time for Wham.
That's gonna end up happening.
Win.
I'm gonna be up like 33 points.
Angel.
I'm gonna have like 38.
Money. You guys ready for Wham?
Let's do
Yes.
this, man.
I got the Wham music playing.
Oh, I heard that. Did Jesse's wham first?
Yeah. We're
My
gonna
wham.
Hold on, I'm not ready yet. Gotta vibe for a minute.
That's
Wham.
just dope, man.
Love it.
You should make a remix.
Yep. Let me get
Go
logged
ahead.
in real quick. I do gotta pull that, but let me get logged in.
Yo, so betting, man, this is the week to win $1,000.
Hey, Wham's on Suicide Watch, guys.
Dude, betting is difficult when it's just one bet. It's just so hard to hit one bet. It's just like you gotta make like 10 to 15 and little fucking shits and, you know, hit here and there, but I got a good one this time though.
Winning bets is hard when you're trying to get them for Angel, huh?
Winning bets is hard when I've been on a slump for like a week.
I've
In
been
all
on a slump
sports.
since I started. I had that 1 week where I won like 2 small ones, and that's about it. Let's see.
It's tough.
It's hard
The
out
way
here
it is,
for
it's
us little
tough.
guys.
You give me $1,000, I could do a little bit of easier bets, but
What's that, Jesse?
we don't got that.
Are we ready?
Hold on, I'm getting the screen pulled up. Settle down there, Charlie Brown.
He's logging in his nips.
I'm just getting on the screen. You're ready though, huh, Jesse? You're ready for whamming?
Hey, you know Tua is gonna go off this week?
Every week, bro.
I still have faith in Tua. I think if he's fucking healthy, I still have faith in him. I think the offense just needs to change.
You ain't taking him over a no-issue Deshaun Watson. Don't lie.
Yo, Deshaun's already a fucking superstar though, so.
Yeah, but
No, I'm just saying.
Deshaun
I'm just
disappeared.
And he's young.
just like
I'm
I
just
said he
saying.
would.
I'm just saying.
But I wouldn't take
I'm
any
just
quarterback over Deshaun Watson except for like Patrick Mahomes, maybe. Aaron Rodgers, if I want to win now. But for future-wise, shit, Deshaun Watson, I'll take him over anybody.
Future wife? Nice.
Future-wise.
You take him over Josh Allen,
Hell yeah.
Jesse,
Dak Prescott.
Yep.
settle down there.
I think
Jarvis.
I think Deshaun Watson offers more.
Josh Herbert.
Deshaun Watson is never going to play in the
Still.
NFL again. I'm telling you guys. That was
Like
all
I see
publicity stuff.
I see Herbert is going like this and he's kind of doing this right now. Deshaun Watson is already fucking way up here and he's only 26.
Actually, he's way
Way
behind
up here.
bars right now.
Yo,
You just
he didn't
don't
do
know
it.
yet.
He didn't do it illegally. It was all mutual.
Well, let's wham it out, guys. Jesse, who you got?
Well-
What are we doing?
Henry Ruggs is gonna play again when he gets out. Watch.
You gonna do a parlay?
The NFL won't exist by then. Sorry, go ahead. What?
Come on, man. We're gonna do a parlay. You're gonna pick the Miami Dolphins minus the points.
Okay, slow down. Miami Dolphins
Tell me to
minus
slow
3.5.
Yep. You're gonna do the Panthers minus the points.
Panthers minus 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then you're gonna do Seattle Seahawks straight money line.
I like that.
All right. Today's magic number is $3.33, my friends.
Okay. Yep. You'll do good there.
Cool.
That'll easily
26
more than
bucks.
triple.
That hey man, that's
Yeah.
that's
Do it
moving on
right
up
now.
to the east side.
Do it
Doing
Do
it. Done data.
now.
Done data. Jarvis,
Yeah.
you are now on the clock. Wait, hold on. Let me recapture that just so everyone hears it. Miami Dolphins minus 3.5. Panthers minus 3.5. Seahawks straight up 333 for 26.65. Go ahead, Jarvis. I'm sorry.
All right, we gonna do a parlay, sir. And this one's just gonna be a game parlay, sir.
Okay.
So you're gonna go ahead and take the Packers at -1.
The Packers at -1.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
You're gonna go ahead and take the Dolphins. You're gonna take the spread on that one.
Wait, hold on. Let me find them. What does the Dolphins logo look like? Just kidding. Taking
It's,
minus
dope.
3.5.
Yeah.
All right.
And then you're gonna go ahead and take the Seattle Seahawks money line,
All right.
and then throw the Dallas Cowboys in there on money line, and that's it.
All right. I'm gonna do 333 for you también, my friend.
I hate the Cowboys, but
Hey,
this is a good feeling right here.
hey, that's $54, man. You guys can put me back in the winners column. It could be a good Sunday. So again, we have the Packers -1, Dolphins minus 3.5, Seahawks straight up, Cowboys straight up, 333 for $54.70.
And I was gonna add the Ravens, but I don't know if Lamar Jackson is gonna play or not, so that's why I was like, eh.
Cool. Well, I'll tell you guys real quick what I did. I did a quick wham. It's also a game parlay. So I did the Giants plus 10.5, the Cowboys plus 2.5, the Niners straight up, the Titans straight up, the Colts plus 7, and the Panthers straight up. So
That's good.
yeah, that one, like if I did 333 on that one, $62. So again, that's Packers. It's Giants plus 10.5, Cowboys plus 2.5, Panthers straight up, Colts plus 7, Packers straight up, Titans straight up, and the Niners straight up. So it's not too many hard things there, but yeah, I just thought I'd share that one just in case.
That's what she said.
Hey, settle down there,
Ooh.
Charlie Brown. But yeah, that's
Ooh.
Wham. That was Wham, guys. We did it. I think we're gonna go 3 for 3. What do you guys think,
Easily.
Jesse?
We're winning touchdowns. We're winning lots of money tomorrow.
And then what? And then we're gonna get a deal.
Good luck, guys. Good luck tomorrow.
And then we're gonna go to get a studio somewhere.
Yep.
A booty hole?
You know what I was thinking today? I was thinking this the other day too, but I was thinking it again today. If someone were to invest in us and be like, hey, I like what you guys do, it's probably going to be a woman, dude. It's probably going to be
That'd be
a
dope.
woman. Because I feel like a guy with money is going to look at us and say, he's just going to be a hater because he's not going to like how our energy's like way up here when our money's like way down here compared to their money that's way up there. So I feel like the guys are going to be like more like jealous, but I feel like a woman would be like, I like these guys. Here's
Yes.
$10 million.
That'd be dope. Then I could do this for ever.
Yeah. Yep. And I'd
So you-
announce it
I'd take
live,
the
so you guys
money
wouldn't
and
even
run
know
with
it.
it.
It would just be doing a live show, and then I'd just play like a certain song where you'd be like, why is he playing this song? What is he doing? And then I would break the news, and then you guys would start crying, and then I would start crying, and then we'd start celebrating. It's gonna happen.
Yo, yeah.
Cool.
I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, because you know we're completely shadow banned on TikTok now, Jarvis.
Dude,
So-
that shit's stupid.
Yeah, the last two videos that I did for this week, 6 views and 8 views. The one
doesn't
before,
make
the
any
two before
sense.
that, 40 and 38. So we went from getting 500 plus views to now we're getting like less than 10. So that's how it works though. Once you're like in like the system and you're getting views, the algorithm kind of just says, oh, these guys are a bunch of fucking nobodies. Can't have this in our algorithm. Bam. So it sucks, but you know what though? We're all still gaining experience. So if anything, this
Yep.
is just good practice and good experience. And maybe some awesome female out there, or might be a transgender for all we know. You never know.
Hey, money-
That, man.
Money's money. I'll take it.
Please stop.
What? It could be, Jesse. You don't
Stop
know.
that shit.
Nowadays,
That picture right now.
It'll be a
Doing
they,
that, bro.
a they or a them helping us out.
Or it could be some space ninjas.
It could be any $10 million donation. I don't care. Just fucking give us $10 million. We'll be
Yep.
perfect.
Yep. Well, they'd have to give me the money. Then I would distribute it to you guys because you guys can't be trusted with money.
Whoa.
Just kidding. Kind of.
I mean, I don't care as long as I get my cut. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, let's say if I was like, "Hey, Jarvis,"
Yes?
but you don't have to say the answer to this. But I'll be like, "Hey, how much do they pay you at your job?" You'll be like, "Oh, they pay me, $20,000."
X amount of
Obviously,
money.
they don't. But let's just say $20,000. I'll be like, "Cool. I'll give you $100,000 a year cash right now for you to do this podcast for the next year." Are you gonna say no to that,
I'm in.
Jesse? Are you gonna say no to that?
I'm gonna say how much you got. I want fucking equal share.
I'm gonna say that's undisclosable. I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna give you
I ain't gonna get
$100,000.
pimped. I'm not gonna get pimped by my friends. I'm not doing that. You better split that shit straight up. You know what I'm saying, bro?
What if the money's given to me as like the one who's like seeing the grand overseer for like a new social media platform, and I get to pick people that have their own shows, and I'm like, you know what? First up to bat is Jesse and Jarvis. You can't argue with that. You either take it or leave it.
I'll hold out.
You can't.
I'm
hold
in.
out.
I'm not
It's
greedy.
been-
100K is 100K.
Yeah.
I don't care what you're making. I don't care what you're making.
Yeah, because it's to do this podcast, which is fun. But like, and now there's a different story if they come to us and like, hey, we want to sign the 3 of you guys. Obviously, then I'm not gonna be like, no, I get the whole fucking money. But I'm just thinking the reality that I'm trying to create would be like, I'd be like Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
Just don't be like Easy E, and I'll be like Ice Cube. It doesn't work that way.
Nah, bro, I'd take care of you guys, man. Come on, man. I'd take care of you guys. I would have. So let's just say I got the money, and I was like, okay, look, 100,000 to start. It could be more. I'm just saying, for example, 100,000 to start, straight up cash. So here's $100,000 to do this podcast for the next year, and then here's a $10,000 fucking vacation to take your family on. Boom.
Hell yeah.
Dude,
Give me that.
Fucking ain't no one ever gonna do better than that. Jesse's fucking hurt over there. Look at him.
He's like, how much you making? I want half.
Jesse ain't
I know
having
what
it.
I'm worth. I know what I'm worth.
Oh, we'll have Roberto take his spot.
True.
We'll offer
I'll
Roberto.
just-
We'll give Roberto 30,000. He'll take it.
Give me Jesse's cut and we'll be good.
Okay.
Yeah. Do that.
I'll take the money. I'll show up every day.
That's
Or
fine,
whenever.
man. But hey, all we can do is dream, and you know what? In the very end, this is practice, and we're doing something fun. So I appreciate you guys doing this. This has been the funnest part of my summer and fall. So, well, really just fall because we didn't start till like week 4. But yeah, we're going on, I think, 7 episodes strong now. This is 7th episode.
yeah.
Yeah, this is episode 7. We ain't missed a beat. So you guys have been kicking ass, and you know what, dude? If they're hiding us in the algorithm of TikTok, it's because they're scared. So that's kudos to you guys. Yeah. Any fantasy guys? You guys want to highlight for this weekend? Anyone top of your head?
I don't like fantasy.
Me neither. Jesse?
I mean, I'll give you a quick rundown. I like Cam Newton. I like Jeff Wilson. I like Tyler Lockett. I like Cole Kmet, and I like Michael Gallup. There you go.
I like it. Why'd you say all your players? Just kidding.
2 players.
Jesse goes
Yeah, I'm
through his
not-
lineup. I like my quarterback. I like my running back. I'm just kidding.
I'm not even starting Cam Newton. So I'm just saying I like him.
Well, I did make a clip out of that because you did call that. So that was one of the clips that I made. And I'm using the right hashtags. I used the Carolina and the Panthers hashtags, but it only got 6 views. It makes no fucking sense. But either way, yeah, I like everyone on my team, to be honest. But yeah, that's
I have liked everyone on my team the whole year and see where it got me.
well. You got Jalen Waddle now, so that'll make you double happy to watch the Dolphins, right?
Hell yeah.
I
That's
acquired
my guy.
I acquired Christian McCaffrey somehow, without even asking for him. The guy who had Christian McCaffrey just offered him to me, so I was like, yeah, I'll take that bait. But
That's crazy, bro.
it is, dude. What's up, Jesse? What you got? Why are you throwing up those devil horns?
He's dancing
Oh, he's.
to the music.
Oh, I get it. I like it.
I like anybody in that Chiefs game and the fucking Cowboys.
Is
The Chiefs
Jesse
and
turned
Cowboys
up? What is he doing?
Hell yeah. He said, rock on, dude.
Jesse, smile. Oh my God, Jesse's turnt. He's turnt, Jarvis.
I'm hungry now.
I'm kind of.
He's hungry. He's hungry. He's starving.
I'm fucking hungry, man. I'm hungry. Fucking get some food up in this motherfucker.
Right on,
Same.
guys.
I hope everybody have a fucking awesome ass Sunday watching motherfucking football, waking up with fucking donuts and shit, egg McMuffins and pancakes. Yeah!
Donuts? Hell yeah.
You're not gonna stop there.
Hey, are you guys gonna be playing Xbox tonight or what?
Maybe.
Come on, Jarvis. You can't commit to shit.
I commit to this.
You're
and
the only
I
one
don't
that's on
know if
time
I'm-
every week.
I'm always ready. I'm ready early. I'm early. I sit here and play chess waiting for you guys on this damn computer.
That's nice.
I suck at it though, but yeah.
Well, when do you play?
I'll let you
When
know.
do you play? Like, what are good times for you to play?
Middle of the day. So like
Because you get up early.
around,
Super early.
yeah. So during the week, probably around 2 in
Okay.
the middle of the day.
Yeah, it's usually around the time I get home. I get home usually from 2 to 4, and then I'll take a break till the sun goes down. Then I'll go drive home. once the sun goes down, so.
Damn,
Yeah.
this show makes me sweat.
No, I'll hit you up if I get on, if I can.
Yeah,
You know.
or if you see me on, just fucking we'll team it up. We'll throw in Jesse. And,
You guys are night owls though. You guys are night owls. You guys do this shit late.
This is true. Well, guys, it's another week in the books. It is 6:39 here in the Valley of the Sun. Again, it's November 20th, Week 11 tomorrow. Hope everyone wins in fantasy. Hope everyone wins some awesome money. Hope the Giants and Dolphins win. You know the Broncos can't lose, so good for you, Jesse.
I'm scared.
All right, man. May your son be brilliant. And
Yes, sir.
yeah, for
Yes,
Jarvis
sir.
and Jesse, this is
Yes, sir.
Osiris. Later.
Yes, sir. Later.
Love you guys. Bye.
Much love.
All right, I'm gonna go eat.
All right, bro. Enjoy. Eat something for me.
What the fuck you eating, bro?
Jesse,
I don't know. I gotta ask Miranda what she wants.
I'm sure it'll be good, whatever it is. So,
What are y'all eating? What are y'all eating? What are y'all eating? Pizza?
beer.
Ooh, where you gonna find that at?
Walgreens.
The mirror.
Oh, you're gonna do that whole like bend over type thing?
No, not gonna do that.
I don't know. I'll let you guys know. I'm gonna hit you guys up whenever if I get on, and we'll get some Halo going. Alright?
All right, man. Later, fellas.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving, little boy?
I'm going to Texas.
Oh shit, you are.
Damn, bro.
I'm going to Texas on Tuesday, and I'll be back. Are
Trader.
you?
No.
Trader.
You want to? You can come with. You guys can come with.
How dare you leave us, bro?
Tijuana, bro.
Oh, you're going to Tijuana?
Yeah, I got some shit. We're gonna work out, or I don't know if we're gonna work out, but we gotta check something out.
Ew. I'll be here for Christmas though.
Damn, I won't.
You're gone too?
Yeah.
I might be.
Well,
Actually, I'll probably be in Mexico too, but we'll see what's up. But I'll let you go eat. Later, bro.
Mexico.
Yeah.
oh, Mexico.
I'm probably
Shit.
more appreciated there somehow than I am here.
Where you guys going to Mexico?
Why?
Eat some tamales
Why?
to connect with the infinite.
It's yeah. Well, my parents are gonna come here for Thanksgiving. We told them we're going over there, or Brian always goes no matter what. So yeah.
I need a break from America.
I'll be here to throw my own Christmas party.
Hey, but if I am here, we'll play video games online.
Hell
You
yeah.
can still play video games online if you're not here, you little munchkin.
I'm
Okay.
off for like 6 days on Christmas. So.
Nice. Well, that's gonna be a lot of games for all of us.
Yeah. Alright then.